Imagine Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, not just as a distant historical figure, but as someone walking among us today. Here on The World in Focus, we explore big questions about history's most iconic figures and their impact. So, what if Cleopatra had a chance to wield her power in the 21st century? Would Cleopatra rise as a global leader using her legendary charisma and diplomatic skills to shape modern international relations? Or might she become a pop culture icon, blending ancient mystique with today's celebrity-driven world? In this episode of The World in Focus, we'll uncover how Cleopatra's life skills might translate to today's fast-paced world. From her potential role in global politics to her impact on culture, join us as we dive into the captivating question, what if Cleopatra were alive today? To imagine Cleopatra's impact today, let's start with her achievements. Cleopatra VII, Cleopatra wasn't just any queen. She was the last pharaoh of Egypt, born in 69 BCE. At just 18, she ruled a complex and fractured Egypt, a leader deeply involved in the economy, military, and culture of her empire. Here on The World in Focus, we explore how her education in mathematics, philosophy, and astronomy helped her bridge divides and forge alliances, from Julius Caesar to Mark Antony, securing Egypt's independence. Imagine Cleopatra stepping into today's world with this resume. A woman commanding armies, captivating powerful leaders, and preserving an empire. How might her skills adapt to an era of high-tech diplomacy and global issues? On The World in Focus, we delve into how her unique ability to captivate might thrive in a modern landscape. If Cleopatra were alive today, she would likely be a global powerhouse. Imagine her as the charismatic leader of an international organization, or as a top United Nations diplomat, advocating for women's rights, peace deals, or climate action. Issues she might tackle with the same urgency she once applied to Egypt's sovereignty. Her sense of strategy and understanding of power would be an asset in today's interconnected world. Here on The World in Focus, we can imagine Cleopatra curating a strong social media presence, possibly using platforms like Instagram to connect with millions. She'd captivate with symbolic posts at key events and share insights on global issues, crafting a modern-day Cleopatra brand that resonates worldwide. And on Twitter or TikTok, her messages might become viral trends, raising awareness on major issues, or even reigniting a rivalry with a modern-day Octavian. Beyond politics, Cleopatra's influence would likely spill over into business and fashion. Known for her economic expertise, she might launch a brand like Cleopatra Beauty, blending ancient beauty rituals with today's innovations. Here at The World in Focus, we love to imagine how her brand would evoke the allure of ancient Egypt, bringing luxury and mystique to the modern market. Cleopatra has long been a cultural icon, captivating audiences from Shakespeare's plays to modern Hollywood. If she were alive today, this influence would skyrocket. The World in Focus envisions Cleopatra collaborating with major fashion houses, launching trends that merge Egyptian-inspired elegance with modern style. Her wardrobe alone would set trends, with signature golds and blues and jewelry reminiscent of Egyptian artistry. With her aura and charisma, Cleopatra would thrive on social media, drawing millions of followers eager for her thoughts, wisdom, and style. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok would showcase her as more than just an influencer. She'd redefine the space by blending political power with cultural influence. The World in Focus explores how she'd remain a celebrity with a sense of mystery, making her all the more intriguing to modern audiences. Media might portray Cleopatra as a feminist icon for her strength in a male-dominated world, or as a controversial figure given her powerful alliances. On The World in Focus, we imagine how Cleopatra would control her narrative, using interviews, documentaries, and media appearances to shape her image as a multifaceted leader, solidifying her timeless appeal. Although Cleopatra commanded respect in her time, today's world would bring unique challenges. Imagine the tabloids speculating about her relationships and alliances. Cleopatra would face constant media scrutiny. The World in Focus considers how every political alliance or friendship of hers would be dissected, leading her to navigate public opinion with strategic finesse. In today's climate, transparency is a demand. Cleopatra, who was known for skillfully curating her image and alliances, might face criticism if she were seen as too manipulative. On The World in Focus, we explore how she would adjust, possibly modernizing her tactics to align with public expectations while maintaining her ambition and resilience. Additionally, Cleopatra would have to balance her quest for power with today's cultural emphasis on diplomacy and ethics. Known for her fierce ambition, she might need to adapt her leadership style to avoid appearing authoritarian. As always, The World in Focus brings you a deeper look into how Cleopatra's adaptability might help her rise to these challenges. What if Cleopatra were alive today? Here on The World in Focus, we believe she'd be a leader, influencer, an icon, a queen for the modern age. Her story shows us the timeless power of ambition and resilience, and imagining her impact on today's world gives us a fresh way to consider our own values. Cleopatra would captivate audiences globally, adapting her strategies, building alliances, and reminding us that greatness is truly timeless. If Cleopatra were alive today, her legacy would be one of wisdom, resilience, and strength, proving that history's icons still have powerful lessons to teach. Join us as The World in Focus continues exploring these fascinating what-ifs, connecting the past to the present and finding new ways to understand today's world through history's most remarkable figures.